looks like a little bit of a doesn't he? I just said I gotta edit that out. No, 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 no D word. Howdy folks, my name is Richie, aka Bogotter, and welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. Today we're going to be looking at the new hairstyles for all genders and all races that have been introduced to the game during the July 2016 update in this game. So, you can look at these previews of the new hairstyles from this vendor here, the makeover preview, which is in the Black Lion Trading Company building here in Lion's Arch. I'm going to be using a makeover kit I have in my shared inventory slot so I can log in my other characters and show you what it looks like. You can change your hairstyles. These brand new hairstyles are exclusive to the Total Makeover Kit or the Self-Style Hair Kit. Those are the two ways you can change and utilize these hairstyles. You're not going to be able to make a brand new character with these styles, so this is the way you do it. So let's take a look at the male Norn, which is the character I normally play. We'll hide the armor, and we'll look at the head options here. And typically what they do is they put the new hairstyles here on the left. So these other ones that have the star, these are the previous ones that they've added to the game. So I'm not going to go through all the ones with the star. I'm just going to do the newest 3 for every race and every gender. Okay, so the brand new Norn haircut for this one. This is so much no. You guys know I take my Norns very seriously. I take them very seriously, and that like flock of seagulls like comb over thing, that's not working for me. It's just not work for me. Yeah, dude, did you check out that wave? No, because you're a Norn, you wouldn't do that. Next. Okay, so we've got basically Hanzo. The typical top knot and the anime kind of hair going down. This looks kind of cool. I can see some people liking this a lot. I'm not going to make fun of this one too much. I wouldn't choose it personally, but it looks kind of neat. Probably better with a better beard, you know. If I put that, if I kind of changed it and took off my beard or something like that. I don't know. Probably different options. Where's my beard back? I want my beard back, beard back, beard back. See, I don't even know where my beard is now. See what you did? Here it is. Here's my beard back. All right, so that was pretty cool. And then last but not least, we've got the fro. So Norn finally have a fro. I don't know why we needed it. It doesn't fit, in my opinion. But you know what? MMO players love having the fro for some reason. There's probably going to be some pretty funny outfits going on or interesting looks going on as a result of that. But yes, no, my Norn will not get a makeover as a result of these hairstyles. No, no. No, no, no. Next, let's go to female. Let's go over here. Female. Here we go. No, that's faces. We don't want faces. Faces. Hairstyle. Is that one of the ones for... Is that like a human female style? I'm not sure. That might be one of the human females, like the ones that we had before. All right, it's an interesting hairstyle. It's something different for the Norn. I don't know. I don't see it as particularly Norny. Again, I really feel they need to represent Norn. Like something like that fits to me. What else fits to me? Something like this. That feels like a Norn, like nobility. Something like that. You know, this. Those are all Norn like to me. That's not so Norny. Do I make... No, I'm not going to say it. All right. Here we go. We got this one. That's cute. That's cute. Again, not particularly Norn. These might be from the human female styles. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure if I'm not. This one's kind of cute, though. I don't know exactly how to describe it. But, yeah, that one's not bad. And then last we've got... Oh, we've got this flowy wind, feathery look with a flower in your hair. Can you change the color of the flower? Yes, you can. You can. Yeah, that was kind of neat. Windswept Norn. I like the female ones better than the male ones, of course. The male ones kind of were a little bit jokey. But overall, not too excited about any of these, to be perfectly frank. Let's go log in a different character and see what a different race looks like. Okay, here we are on my female Charr. Let's check out the female Charr hairstyles for the first one. Whoa! Okay. That hair really just wants to go in one direction. That is... Wow, that's a bad case of bedhead. I don't know what to think of that. That is all over the place. That's interesting. We don't have anything like that already, I don't think. It's just a big party favor gone wrong. Tentacles of Cthulhu coming out of your head. Yeah. Interesting, but I don't know if I love that. Here we go. Ooh, the swamp thing. This is more what I like. I like this. This kind of makes you look like a dirty little street rat. I was born a street rat, and you will die a street rat, and only your fleas will mourn you! Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That actually looks like something that could happen to a Charr. Very neat. Just kind of like, it's greasy, hasn't been washed in a while, and just lays flat on you. That one is neat. And then finally, we've got the ridges. Ruffles have ridges. We've got these bone protrusions, these spines. Kind of looks neat. Gives you an idea of where the hair is a little bit. Obviously, you got all these colors. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's a cool choice, too. I wish it came a little bit further forward on the head. Because it's definitely more of like a mane than hair. But overall, these aren't too bad. These aren't too bad. I like this one the best. This one's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This one I like quite a bit. All right, let's look at the male. Male Charr, head options, and here we go. See, I applauded this hairstyle on the female. I kind of like that. I don't know, this looks a little sillier to me. I don't know why. It just, maybe it's the face I have with the Charr, like the default face. But it kind of makes him look like Fabio. It's like Fabio hair. I can't believe it's not butter. Oh man, okay, and then we got the same thing going on over here. We've got the one-sided anime hair here. Oh man, these are not good. These are not good. The female Charr rocked this a lot better. And then we've got, okay, so this one looks better on the male, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I like. Okay, so it's the same basically for the male and the female here. There's some different colors to give you an idea. This one looks the best on the male, I think. My opinion. My opinion. All right, let's go along and let's go check out like maybe the Sylvari next. All right, here we are with the female Sylvari. Let's go take a look at the new hairstyles. Here we go. Number 1. Okay. That is a pretty cool option, I think. You can see different dye options. You get a little bit of a two-tone thing there. Some of it holds your skin color. Right, so if we change our skin color, that other color should change. It does. Okay, cool. I like that. That's pretty neat looking. Kind of looks like an artichoke, a little bit. Artichoke head. See just some different color options there. I like that. That's a really cool option, full Sylvari. I like it. The next one. Alright, he's got more of a human kind of look to it. But it also has these little plant bits in their hair, which don't appear to be dyeable. Again, that might be based on skin color. Yeah, so those little berries or seeds or whatever they are, those are based on the skin color and the middle part, like the actual roots. Get it? Roots? Sylvari? Ah? Never mind. Never mind. Probably based on that. That's pretty cute too. So far, these might have the best. Ugh. Ugh. No. Oh, where was the face? Oh, okay, whatever. And finally, the third. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Now, how does this work? Oh, again, it's mostly based on the skin color. You can actually just do the highlights. All three of these look pretty cool and interesting and different and unique and still, you know, like very much a plant vibe to the. I keep changing the faces and they're freaking me out. Sylvari are creepy. I like all three of these. I think the Sylvari female, at least so far, are the winners of these new hairstyles. These are cool. Let's check out the male. Alright, let's do it. Come on, guy. Don't let me down now. Are we going to get the same thing? We're going to get the same thing. Okay, so I don't really need to say much. Okay, you understand how these work? These look pretty cool. They're going to be the same. All three are going to be the same? Yeah. Now, some people might just be disappointed that there's not 3 unique hairstyles for the male Sylvari and 3 unique hairstyles for the female Sylvari. And I get that piece of feedback. In a perfect world, it'd be cool. But I would think that if they added this only to male, there'd be some people with a female Sylvari that would say, hey, I want that artichoke head on my female. So I think that having them for both is probably a good idea. Though I do understand the concern about wanting more variety. Like, why did some of the other races get more variety? But I do think all 3 of these are awesome. I think these are great additions. And they kind of look good both on male and female. Also keep in mind that the Sylvari have the skin glow that will actually impact what the hair looks like. So if you toggle the lighting here, you can get an idea. It actually glows a bit. So you can see what different color options, what the glow looks like. This is without the glow. This is with the glow. So you're kind of bioluminescent in a way. All right, so it actually does change quite a bit depending on that. Here's the other hairstyles. Hey, look, it looks like sherbet. Delicious sherbet. So this is without the glow. This is with the glow. Without the high pro glow. And of course, there's so many different ways it will look depending on your skin color and the hair color. There's a lot of permutations here with the Sylvari with the glow option enabled. And finally, we got this one here. Got the high pro glow. So just keep that in mind that there's quite a bit of customization there with the different skin colors, the glows, and the hair colors. So let's move on to the humans. All right, let's check out the new hairstyles for the female human. We got the first one up here. This looks like one of the Norn ones, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think so. What they did was they switched the Norn hairstyles and the human hairstyles a bit and kind of gave some cross hair. I don't love that. Honestly, I don't love that at all. This was one of the Norn ones I showed off earlier. I like this hairstyle, but I like that it was unique to Norn, and this is another one. Another one. I don't like that. I don't like that they did that. I understand it's probably a little bit time-savvy for them, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of that. To me, especially this one and this one really stuck out to me as like Norn hairstyles, and it should be different. They should be different. I understand they're kind of like bigger humans. I understand that. And they could technically have hairstyles that are similar because their anatomies are similar and all that kind of stuff. All of that's fine, but I don't know. I don't love that, especially for premium hairs that you're going to use makeover kits for. No, I don't like it. Nothing against the 3 hairstyles. I like all 3 of these hairstyles, but I just want them stuck on the Norn. Ugh. Disappointing. Disappointing. What do they do for the male? So I guess that's what they did with the male Norn too, with the afro and different things like that. They're just bringing them over. That's a face, not a face. All right, so we got this hair. Are these all Norn ones as well? I think these are Norn ones as well. We've seen these before on the Norn, right? Is that what they did? That's what they did. Again, I don't really have a problem with these hairstyles, except for this one. I definitely have a problem with this one. Like, really? No. But I just don't like that they're taking the other ones and swapping it. So, big disappointment on the Norn and big disappointment on the humans with these. Nope. Okay, let's go check out the Asura. Let's see if the Asura can we bring it home? Can we bring it home with the Asura and not be disappointing? All right, last but not least, we've got the male Asura. Let's check out these new hairstyles here. Okay, so that is very fancy, very schmancy. That kind of looks like a female hairstyle, to be perfectly honest. I do like, let's see, we can change the colors of the accessories based on what you like, which is always good to have some options there. I don't know. I don't know if I love this for a male Asura. It's certainly unique looking. It's not something that you can see on the other races. But I'm not sure I love that for a male. Here's another one. This is more interesting. I like the little curly cues here and there that go with that. The big slick back look. Obviously, it's going to look different depending on what color you choose. That I kind of like. That's kind of neat. Different option. I don't think it's something I would necessarily choose, but I do like that this is an option. Yeah, this hairstyle makes him look a little bit like a jerk nose. So let's see this last one over here. We got Conan. What's with the double braids? All right, so the accessory colors will still change. That's always going to be blue. The gem will always be blue on that. That's interesting. You can't change the color on these gems here. But you can change the color of the headband and the little nuggets down here. It's pretty cool looking. It's interesting. I kind of like it because it's a little bit more adventure-y for an Asura. A little bit less bookish. I like those. All right, let's see. So yeah, I like this one and this one as options. I'm not in love with this one. Let's check out female. Last but not least, Hairstyles exclusive. Okay, so it's a similar one for the male, but this one looks cute. It doesn't make her look like a jerk. I like that. This is a cute little hairstyle. All right, I see what they did. They did the same for male and female, which again saves them time. This definitely fits female Asura. I don't like this on the male. This looks much better over here. I don't like... They took some shortcuts with this. There's no doubt about it. They wanted new hairstyles in the game, which is cool. It's always great to have more options, so I don't want to ever complain that, oh, they put more options in, let me complain. But yeah, they did the gender, you know, the same three for the gender, for the Charr and the Asura, and then they swapped Norn and human hairstyles. But okay, so we got this. This looks great on a female Asura. I like this option a lot. And then we got this, which is perfectly fine. That's more of a unisex look. It looks better on female. It does. Those two with the little ponytail braids, those look better on female. They just do. They just do. I mean, how cute is that? That's cute. All three of these are cute for the female Asura. All right, so overall, I think the Sylvari probably got the best deal. I like the Sylvari ones the best. There's a couple of Asura ones that I like. I don't like the humans or the Norn swap at all. And the Charr had one or two that were really silly, and another one that was kind of interesting. So that's going to wrap things up. What do you think of these new hairstyles? Are you going to use any of these on your characters? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified when I release future videos. And I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Take care! Try this again. He kind of looks like a little bit of like